rants due to this guy right here. And thanks for that guy for waking me up. And thanks for that guy right there for sticking with us. And we are awesome. I am just Mike. That is Jordan. And this has got to be fixed. It's bothering me.
Uh,
There we go.
There we go. I'm the right spot. I
Yeah,
got
we're
nobody
on
to
the-
give the elbow drop to now.
Yeah, Phil is not here considering he is really, 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 really killing his gimmick, Sleepy Phil.
yeah.
So yeah, he's murdering that gimmick. He's gonna have to get a new gimmick.
I think that's his gimmick. He's using it, bro. He's doing it.
Yeah, he's doing the shit out of it. But news tonight, there's two sad parts of news real quick.
Cover some
Um,
deaths first.
Yeah. Found
Yeah.
out that DJ Pringle, also known as the son of Paul Bearer, passed away yesterday. Dennis Connery passed away over the weekend. And yeah, moment of
Dennis
silence.
Connery of the Midnight Express, managed by Jim Cornette, one of the greatest tag team wrestlers ever in history.
You put on the clinic, dude. Y'all want to take a moment of silence for the gentleman? All right.
Ding.
Yeah, for real, like ding, like 10 bell salute. Moving on, there is some debate about the whole Ricochet ordeal.
Wait,
Should he be fired? Should he not be fired? Did he do everything that was just so blatantly wrong? Did he do everything that was just like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that, and he should be punished forever? And my personal opinion before anybody goes, and then they can debate on it or whatever.
Oh, throw up the chat, Mike.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do a thing. Sorry about that.
Yep.
I got this. Hold on. I forgot to fix this.
Welcome, Ringside Riot viewers and fans.
What's up, country?
There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. In my personal opinion on the whole ordeal is, should Ricochet be fired? Should he be punished? Should he? It looked like it happened so quickly, and I mean, it happened so quickly. Like I didn't even catch the original tweet or anything.
It stayed up for hours. That's a lot of people's problem.
Dude, that's the thing. Like I can understand if it lasted for days, or months or years, but a couple of hours, man, that's like saying
like 6 hours and no apology.
I thought it was 3.
Like some hours, more than that, like a handful, as in 5 or more. But
all right. Now the question I have for you is this like an OVW incident, or is this like? To me, it's not. To me, it's more like, oh, you should have done that, and oh, okay, you did apologize. Okay,
No.
good for you.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, they finally made him apologize a day or two later.
No, he apologized the same day, from what I understand.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, he went on there and said, I got to do better and try harder than this, that, and the other. Took it down on everything.
Yeah, but he didn't say I'm sorry.
Well,
Well, yeah. Well, is it the OVW situation with Ricochet? No.
no, man.
No, but in the same breath, a person who has a real life illness, who is not a part of the show, not active talent, not in a ring, not a referee, was told, "I'm glad you have a horrible disease and you suffer every day." That, like a lot of people are saying, that just shows the man he is. He's an asshole. It's not being a gimmick. That's not being a gimmick.
Okay. AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery did not force Ricochet to apologize for his MS tweet, and the apology coming entirely of his own after a friend encouraged him to delete the original post, according to Dave Meltzer, Wrestler Observer Radio. And he did apologize for it.
Well,
Okay.
Brian Alvarez was the first one who started the he may lose his job over it. He's the first guy. That's the Observer. He's the first guy that started the he may lose his job over it. He's the first one on in line.
Okay,
But
now here's my thing, man. Here's my thing. I don't think he should lose his job. I
no,
Yeah.
mean, dude, when we were, let's put it like this. I have friends that have kids that have MS. I have friends, I have relatives that have MS. I have um, friends with kids that have Down syndrome, autism, and things of that nature. And they're the first ones to use words that I'm like, wow, you can get away with that.
yeah. Well, anybody murder almost.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's another piece of, I mean, dude, I was like, wow, y'all can use the R word and y'all can use like all kinds of stuff. And yet, whenever someone else used the word and like, that's just retarded, they're like, oh, you can't say that word. And I'm like, why can't we just say that's fucking retarded? Like, because it's fucking
It,
retarded.
it's like a see how I can describe it. It's like a not a disposition. It's like a disability privilege.
So it's sort of like whenever we can't say the N word, but anybody else in like all the black dudes can.
It's kind of like like that would be like privilege, yeah. Or it's kind of a you have an illness, so you get a pass kind of thing. I mean, oh, they can't help it. Well, are they all mentally deficient? I mean, I'm not here to judge that. I agree with y'all. Ricochet should not be fired, but I do think he should be held to the standards of the company, and that's where I get upset because
Yeah.
that's on Tony Khan again. If Sammy Guevara could be sent away to have to get fined, pulled off television, sent to a month-long class of sensitivity training for a comment he made 5 years ago when he wasn't signed or in the business about he'd like to bang Mercedes in the way he said it. And if
It was
Jack
almost
Perry,
rape, dude. That was almost like rape.
but he didn't, like you just saying. What did Ricochet do? Well, bro, he was nowhere near the woman, never met her face to face. He was like, "I'll do that" or whatever. You can't do that. And then, even as much as I don't like him, Jack Perry was sent away for after hit. All it was a conflict with Punk, and that's all Tony Khan for Lake Punk have that much control in the company. Worried about him bringing it down. Jack Perry got sent away, had to go to New Japan, was taken off TV for like a year, and then put down in ROH. So I think what Ricochet's done here is worse than both of those, comment wise, for
Oh man,
addressing a fan, not another talent, an innocent fan. And I think he should be held to the same standards, or else it's fixed. It's bullshit.
MJO can say whatever he wants and get away with it.
MJF's not going to tell someone,
No,
I'm
no.
glad you have AIDS. He's not going to say that working for AEW. Maybe GCW, he would have said something. Today, MJF knows his line. He knows where to push it, where to go, what to tell fans that pay to meet him and tells them to fuck off. He can get away with that. That's a different. That's still people that's not a person online suffering from a disease that you tell them, oh, I'm glad you have that. No, that's not being a heel. That's being a dick.
hmm
You could. That's like, I'm gonna give you a
But
great example,
but
Mike.
but at
Wait,
the
wait,
same
wait, wait,
time,
wait. Hold on. Let me give my example. That's like a comedian that's not funny, but they say the F word and they have to curse every line to try to get their joke over, but they can't do it without that because they're not genuinely funny. That's the same thing. A good comedian should be able to tell you a joke and make you ball like Larry Cable Guy or something without all that swearing and cursing. That's a good band should be able to tell you a good story in a song and you without having to say certain words over and over again. So Ricochet should have enough talent, being the veteran he is, to be able to know what to say and not say, not to a person that's part of the show, to an innocent fan with a disease. I'm not one for taking up for people, but he was wrong in this. That was just he just didn't. He doesn't think. He just talks, and there you go.
Josh, go ahead.
yeah. But comparing it, don't get me wrong. Was it wrong for him to say yes? Did he make a rebuttal and retract it? Yes. But at the same time, to compare it to what Jack Perry did, I mean, Damn near Jack Perry almost fucking ruined the company.
That's not on him. That's on Tony Khan for giving CM Punk that much power. That is a Tony. Both of these issues are Tony
No,
Khan's
no,
fault.
that was totally on Jack Perry. That
No,
was
Tony, that
totally
is
on.
completely on Tony Khan, who's supposed to be a boss. If he was a real boss, he wouldn't. That would have never happened backstage. That don't happen in WWE. That would have never happened. So both of these issues, and Ricochet saying what he said, not being told what you can, and not behaving properly online like most AEW talent. Both of these are Tony Khan's fault. He's the boss. This is his fault. Both issues.
No. Well, what it is that I think Ricochet is getting a little bit too involved in his character, and I think he finally realized he don't got that MJF status.
No, he's Ricochet. He comes from New Japan. I liked him. He's a great talent. You know what? They didn't let him talk. He did not talk. He was better not talking. Much better. He's trying to do sports entertainment and get over and make a, and he doesn't understand how to do it right. I agree. Country, Larry the Cable Guy is funny, but hey, how many times you hear Larry the Cable Guy say a word worse than damn? That's called being genuinely funny. He doesn't have to say like F this, F that all the time. He doesn't have to. That's called being good at what you do.
So,
And
so
I
you're saying,
also agree. I agree with your comment. Heels should not post on social media except to bark at opponents, meaning not criticize people not involved in the show or tell them. I agree with you. Yes, Tony Khan is goofy and he does not know how to be a boss. You're right, country.
my take on the whole Ricochet thing is this: he said he tweeted something out is like, yeah, I'm glad you have this, and then he took it away, and then when he took it away, he even went on ahead and issued a formal apology.
Yeah, I thought
Stand
it
by.
wasn't good. I didn't like that. Apology wasn't, I apologize to you, Miss da 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 da. It was, oh, I'll try to do better. Sometimes I say things. It was more of a, I have to say this for PR, but I'm not really It was lame. It was lame. I did not accept the apology.
Hmm.
He could have actually meant it and not be like, yeah, I gotta take this back because I got caught. I gotta put the candy back in the jar and then walk away. Not I'm sorry or I'm remorseful that I did it. I'm sad that I got caught. That's not a good thing.
Lashley's out on injury.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, my personal opinion is, I have seen people say some horrible, horrible things, and I mean, like they didn't give a damn if someone had AIDS, MS, cancer, or any of that shit. They're like, I hope it kills you. I was like, whoa, that's highly offensive. Like, to me, that's highly offensive. He didn't say, I hope it kills you. He is like, oh, I'm glad you got it.
Yeah,
Sucks to be you. You
yeah,
know, like,
and in a lot of instances, MS is a worse fate than you dying in a month. You got to live with pain every day.
oh, yeah,
That's
100%.
that is a suffering
Multiple,
lifestyle. But
yeah,
yet,
multiple sclerosis ain't no shit, dude.
no, it ain't.
It's a debilitating disease, and it causes very, very, very bad problems. And sometimes it doesn't flare up, and then when it does flare up, it's like, oh fuck, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah, the big problem here is he did this to someone who was not a part of the show, not hired talent, not part of the company. That's the big problem.
But
That's the
now
mistake.
here's the thing: I don't like. This is me. I don't like it when fans go after the talent and saying, you know what? I hope you fucking die. I hope you get what you deserve,
He kind of asked for it here. He asked for
bro,
that here.
bro,
I mean,
bro.
I don't agree with people telling wrestlers that are heels that they don't like comments like that. But when you ask, Ricochet pretty much bent
Dude,
over and said, "Here's my ass." That's what he did with this. That was very ignorant.
it was ignorant. I agree. It was ignorant, but it ain't warranting of death threats.
Well, if he could say, "I'm glad someone has a very horrible, painful disease," fans have every right to come. He it's You ever watch 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Yeah.
You know when Ned Land tries to escape, but he goes on the island with your boy, and then the natives chase him because they're cannibals, and they run back to the submarine after.
Yeah.
Well, you know what Captain Nemo told him? He said, well, he already knew how he was going to handle it, but he said, nonsense. He was like, Captain, do something. He says, nonsense. You invaded their privacy. They have every right to invade ours. And he let him walk on the ship, and then he left. But hey, when you ask for it, you ask for it, man.
Hey Anthony, what's up? Also, country. Right now my computer crashed on me, so I'm using the tablet right now. So I'm upstairs.
Lazy.
When
Lazy.
I get back from a trip that I'm gonna be taking, I'm gonna set up my new computer. So,
Lazy. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh.
All right.
well, I'm sorry. I got 5,000 things to do before I leave this freaking place called
I'm
Indiana.
impressed with both of y'all because unlike Ricochet that had to wait 6 hours today, y'all both apologized to each other. I'm impressed. With no, it must be nice not having Tony Khan as the boss. Look how intelligent we are in the ringside rants. But the disease we're talking about is multiple sclerosis. And Anthony, we are on the subject of what Ricochet did and the response, and about our feelings about it, and that's what we're talking about.
See, she gets it. See, she gets it.
What?
Lazy. She laughed at me.
No. Piss off all of y'all. All right.
I can't see the comment, but she said he still has to set up his PC and all.
Yeah, just messing with you, man. Just messing. Come on.
Yeah. Elbow drop you when I see you.
All right, so we kind of we all agree it wasn't the best thing, but we all have difference of opinion in how of the end results, which is kind of good. So we all have a little bit of a different result of how we feel it went down and how we feel about it.
Well,
It's very debilitating, and the thing about it is, and we're continuing to talk about how we all don't agree with certain situations. They took the title from Ricochet before this even happened.
Yeah, that was not a punishment. That was gonna happen. So that's not that's not how that is. You are very correct, Monica. It's pain they got to live in, and my issue with it again is he did this to someone who was not a part of the show. He didn't. That's my problem. She wasn't a referee. She wasn't part. She's not part of creative. It's a fan that pays money that watches your show that's suffering from it. And AEW is supposed to be the all-inclusive. We care about everyone with any kind of illness or sickness. We provide you with headgear if you, I don't even know what it's called, if you bang your they're supposed to be the sensitive company, and all these other people that got punished and had to do penance for what they did for less than what Ricochet did. That's my issue is everybody's be held to the same standard if that's your flag. They're trying to push it off. Now, Mike's going to get into it. Who's the guy that, we went send so-and-so backstage to talk to him. Okay, and I got to go piss. What that's going to do? The fuck is that?
They didn't send nobody.
Yes, they did. Chris Hero.
They didn't send him. I just told you. I just read the whole thing.
Who's the guy that went back? Came up on my feed. I didn't get to watch it. Somebody went back there to talk to him.
AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery did not force Ricochet to apologize for his MS tweet, with the apology coming entirely of his own after a friend encouraged him to delete the original post, and that's what happened. And this happened way over the weekend. Like, it was crazy, man. Like, everybody's upset about it. And I mean, they're still upset about it.
Yeah, I want to see justice. If other people in the company had to be punished for less, where's Ricochet's reprimand? I mean, we can't do favorites here.
Hold on, man. You're saying less. Like, what do you mean less? This right here was a tweet that didn't know.
Yeah, Sammy Guevara tweeted Sasha Banks 5 years before he was ever in the company. Oh, he'd like to hit that or whatever he said when they're both pro wrestlers.
it was almost like rape though, bro.
They're both pro
Yeah,
wrestlers, and that's wor. Hey, they're
yeah,
both
yeah,
pro wrestlers in
So what
entertainment.
What Sammy said was a little bit worse. I mean,
Sasha Banks
I
is
mean,
talent.
it's like, I mean, he went to Sasha Banks like, I want to slam you 5 ways a Sunday, is like without your consent. I mean,
Yeah.
compared to, oh, you got MS. Oh, I'm sorry, you're suffering.
That's not what was said at all,
Okay.
Josh. That's not
Or what
true.
is that? Oh, I'm
Glad
glad.
you
Oh,
have it.
wait. Okay. I retort. I'm glad you're suffering. I mean, there's
Yeah,
a
to a non
total difference.
there is a very big difference. Mercedes Monet was already a sports entertainer and in the wrestling business, and this person
Yeah.
who was told that with this
Okay.
disease is not. That's a big
Okay.
difference.
Okay. Now, let me explain this one then. I've I have heard people just in regular pass by conversation when they get mad at someone. You know, I hope you get hit by a car. Fuck you, asshole. I hope you die.
Are they a
Okay,
professional entertainer, Mike?
Hey, it's not like me to
dude,
my boss.
that's dude, that's regular people, bro. This has
That
nothing to
that
do
mean
about
that
being an
means it
entertainer.
doesn't count. That means it
What
doesn't
the
count.
fuck?
Jabroni A told Jabroni B, I don't like you.
All right, so if I just walked up to you, Jordan, and said, "Fuck you, man. I hope you die tomorrow."
There's nothing anyone can do about that unless I want to fight you or give you trouble. There's nothing that can be done about that. That's not two people on a platform making money selling it or selling a product. That's not what it
Shoot,
is.
shoot. Heck, every day I tell everybody, I said, man, I hope my boss's car flips on the way to work.
Yeah, that's and if he heard you, you'd probably be screwed. But guess
Uh,
what? He's not hearing you, and it's not a real issue. You're just saying something. You're not two people in a fake sports entertainment show that's entertainment stream on a social media platform that's supposed to be above all these. It's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game.
I just don't. I mean, I see the validity and the volatile situation where it could erupt to something, but all the people coming out and saying that you should die and all that towards Ricochet after the fact that he took it down and everything, and even apologized after the fact.
He brought it on himself, though.
Man,
He brought it on himself. I tell you, Ricochet pretty much bent over and said, "Here's my ass." He asked for it, and then the fans get away with whatever because they're not part of the show. He's got to shut up and take it now. Now his family get death threats and all. I'm not saying I like it or approve it, but yeah, oh, they're gonna get that. Yeah, they're gonna get that. He just said one of the dumbest things he could have said in the most outrageous era of social media, where everyone can say anything and not have to pay for it or for repercussions. That's the dumbest thing you can do. I mean, I'm not saying what I would do or not do. I'm saying that's the dumbest thing he could have done, being a public figure, a person on a television show who acts and does wrestling and is sports entertainment, to tell someone that, of course, the fans are going to jump all over his ass. They want a reason to jump all over him because over half of them hate his character. If Don Callis would have said something like that, they'd be all over him. But Don's smarter than that. Don's not going to go on the social media and say something like that.
no, he would just say it live on television.
Well, he still wouldn't cross. There's a line, and you got it comes with age and getting wisdom too. But Ricochet lets his ass overrun his mouth. That's what Ricochet does. He don't know when to shut up.
Yeah, attacking him, saying that if I ever see him in public, boom.
Yeah, everybody wants to be the hero. That's like that. Like Ricochet, in a sense, was the pervert that went to jail, and now everybody's like, "Oh, you're the bottom of the." But that's what happened here. So now the jail is social media, and everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna put you down now." Yeah, he put his foot. He walked in the shit pile when it was fresh and moist, and it stinks. He walked right in it. That was dumb. That was not a smart comment. He could have said something along like something MJF would have done in a way better way that wouldn't have pulled on reality like that and what the woman really had. So he asked for this, and this all comes down to Tony Khan not putting parameters in his company. You don't see WWE talent unless it's a work making comments like even to each other arguing on. You don't see that. Comes down to what kind of boss you are and what you run.
I don't know, man. I disagree with that fact because
Mhm.
hell, we've all said and done numerous things that are way worse than what Ricochet's ever said. I admit it.
Oh
I
yeah,
know I have. I know I
I know I have. But but getting to the point is like, should it be fired over this? No,
fuck. He
no.
did.
I
Dude,
mean,
what should really happen is like you did the right
if
thing.
anything, it's like it's going to be the same thing as be like the slap on the wrist like that Sammy Guevara got. He's going to have to go to sensitivity training,
Sammy
probably
did
be off
not get a
TV
slap
for a
on.
little bit.
Sammy did not get a slap on the wrist. Sammy was fined monetarily, was taken off of television, was sent for a month of the therapy classes he had to pay out of pocket and go to, and then it was subjugated to ROH. That's
Yeah,
one
but
hell of a burial.
well, that and sometimes it's like you look back on it, it's like it's also it was also
A lot of
that Me
hardship.
Too movement that was going on, and it's like it was a comment that was made years ago.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's yeah. If you're gonna go back that things like that, I
Yeah,
don't agree with. No,
yeah,
Anthony, I don't. Anthony, I don't think it's right. Death threats from fans. I don't agree with
no,
that at all. But Ricochet opened himself wide to getting shot by everybody point blank with a shotgun by what he did here. So I'm not surprised. No, I do not encourage or want death threats on anybody. But that is the fans have a right to when you get in the public eye, the fans have a right to get in your business. Yeah, I'll put it like this: there's no difference than when a girl, and I blast people all the time for this shit. A girl has a Facebook account, but then she'll make comments like, "Oh, this guy talks like we're talking," or "Oh, you're stalking my page, or you're cyber stalking." Bitch, the minute you agreed to have a Facebook profile, you gave up your privacy and your information is known to the world. You lost that privilege. You cannot. There's nothing private anymore. Welcome to social media. You have no rights. You have given up your. You cannot say, "Oh, I approve of that." No, you just gave up pretty much any way anybody want to find you, anything like that. No, you lost your privacy. You want
Hold
privacy?
on.
Get off social media. You
I
get
disagree with
online, the
that.
world knows you for forever.
I disagree with that. Now, this is
Not at
where
all.
I get. This is what I get. Like, I have seen posts from people on Facebook that says, "Oh my god, I feel like such a slut," and then people are like, "Oh really? What's going on?" And then all of a sudden they're getting bombarded with DMs, and that right there is a no no. That to me is a no no.
But you can't stop it.
You can't, but you should have never added the word. If they would never put the word slut in there, then they would have never been bombarded with DMs.
If Ricochet
but
wouldn't
like,
have said,
hello,
if Ricochet
uh,
wouldn't have said, "I'm glad you have MS," none of this would have happened.
But the thing is, it was on Twitter or X, whatever you
Yep.
want to call it. Um, it, dude, I've seen, dude. Do you know there's a thing on X where wrestlers get over there and show their nudity selves?
Show their what?
They show their asses. Like the wrestlers get on there, the independents, and it's called Wrestling After Dark.
Well, they need attention and views. They're not over like these people we're talking about, like a Ricochet that's on regular programming and
I think I saw
television.
one with Black Dahlia. Really, and I was like, oof, God,
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
that's what we're looking at right there, though. But she also advertises. She sells herself because she's on OnlyFans. That's a person on OnlyFans can't say, "Oh, stop looking at me," or it's like a porn star. I want the internet to delete all my videos because I left the business for my kid. Sorry, bitch. It's here to stay. It's the internet.
Yeah,
You
I
lost your
like that video.
privacy. You lost your privacy. Yeah. All it takes is common sense right here, and that's what people don't have anymore. And I agree with Captain Chris 3000. Let's get back to fucking up people face to face.
Anyways, all right, we're just going around in circles here. So
Not really.
Hold
We're
on,
having a
Chris.
very intelligent conversation about different opinions about what happened here, which was big news last week. But because we don't have a Friday show, we didn't get to touch it when it's hot.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, man, about the Ricochet thing. Yeah, he stepped out of line. He went back in line, and then it was like, oh, too late. So you mean to tell me there's this there's this line, and when you cross it, before you cross that line to go back and go, okay, I retract my statement. You have a certain amount of window, like a certain amount of time. Like for example,
Yeah, it matters if you realize, hey, I shouldn't have said that. Let me fix it. Versus, I don't give a shit. I'm leaving it up until I'm forced to remove it. And just like his apology, it was not heart. It was not a real heartfelt apology. He's only
he
upset because he
wasn't
got caught.
forced to remove it, though. He wasn't forced. He wasn't asked to do any of this.
Yeah, but you know, someone sent someone that they making it, they passing it off like a friend do. You know, he was told, hey, that doesn't look very good. Instead of us having to do an official reprimand, how about you go tell him? You know, that's how it went.
Dude, you know how many friends come to me and tell me I shouldn't say half the shit I say?
Are you a sports entertainer on weekly television and have millions of followers?
No, but I should. They said
We
I should
we
watch.
we got about a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I should watch what I say. I don't care. I'm the difference. I don't care because I know who I am. I am a good person, first and foremost. I know I am. I'm not the greatest person, but I strive every single day to be a better person than I was yesterday. Do I make mistakes? Fuck yeah, I make mistakes. I'm human. We're all human. We're not a fucking robot. We don't just sit around and go, you know what, today I am going to be absolutely fucking perfect because there's nothing in this world that can stop me from being perfect because I am, therefore I be.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Now,
you have
now
oh,
when I make that mistake and I correct it myself, I'm like, oh shit, you know what? My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I made a mistake. Then everybody's like, well, yeah, you know, you have a time window of that. Like, bro, like due process in courts. I've seen court cases take years, years for people that committed murder. So you're
yeah, it
telling me
takes
so
you.
it's okay to kill someone and then repent 20, 30 years later before you go to your death sentence and all that. But it's
Mhm.
not okay to say something and then you got a 5 hour window or like a minute window before you
Well, it
retract your
shows
statement.
how much you care, really, or you don't care, and you got caught. It's back to that again. The same thing. It's like his apology wasn't a real apology. It was, oh, I'll do better. Yeah, yeah. Let me throw you a wet rag. Yeah, go in the corner. Like that's just a loser right there. And when Anthony, to your question about the Liv Morgan stuff, this is back to what I said about Facebook. I don't, you get paid big money and you're on television, you're a public figure, you got to be able to take the heat. Your life is not private anymore. Unless you go hide away on some desert island, you give up privacy. That's over. This comes with the job. I'm an entertainer myself, not in pro wrestling. That comes with the job. If you can't handle criticism and dirt sheets and the media and back in the tabloids, that all comes with it. If you can't handle it, get out the business. Get out. That's what comes with it. Get
Okay,
out.
this is a great one then. So it's okay for Phil Anselmo to go on stage and yell white power.
That he still gets heat for it to this day.
And
mhm.
yeah,
He still
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Still gets heat. The Nola Civic pulled down from playing after he did that, and local fans are pissed. People that know the guy know that he's got black friends and people that love him. People on the other side of the world want to grab claiming he's racist. Now,
Well,
I mean, did
I
he?
know that he got pulled from a festival in Germany. I know that.
Yeah, which I met the girl who was. I did that. I wanted to slap her, but she was like, "I did that." I'm like, "Yeah, you're a retard. You mad because your ex is Kyle?" And let me shut up. But anyway,
Mhm.
yeah, she went and called Germany and tried to claim they were racist and all kind of stuff because of she had a mixed child and whatever. The woman's not even all there. Sorry, the woman's not even all there. I met her and I was like, "This bitch got some three screws loose." But anyway, and no, Tony, you were right. Tony does not have the balls to properly discipline and fine it. Only when he has to, it comes from the brass, or he's scared about his money and his TV deal. That's what Tony moves. That's why you don't see this in WWE in modern day. You don't see it at all.
My thing though, man, is it was a statement that says let's put it in perspective. I'm glad you have MS, and Here's my statement on this. I'm glad you have MS. It's words, man. They can't physically hurt you. It ain't like
Uh,
me. It ain't me like taking a billy club and hitting you in the back of the legs and saying, "You know
well,
what? Get up, motherfucker."
some people, it don't affect me like that because, like I said, I do this kind of thing. Words hurt more than actions to over 50% of the world, and that's what hurts them more than anything is words. So words are can be worse than physical altercation, and so you can't discard that because you don't look at it like that. It doesn't bother me one bit, but that is very true. That yeah, that's the whole reason we're dealing with all this. And Anthony, dude, I
Oh,
don't
that's
care if
because
they're private
sissies are born these
DMs.
days.
Anthony, it doesn't matter. What I just said. You give up all privacy when you become a public figure. Her private
Uh-uh.
DMs aren't private anymore. And the fans are going to go in there and tell her, they could tell her she sucks a million dicks. It doesn't matter. What you going to do? What are you going to do? It's not a government affair. They're not going to go after. There's nothing that can be done about it. You either suck it up and realize you're a character. And guess what business you're in? The business of looking good because wrestling is physical. So, especially the women, it's all about the bodies. So you're saying, look at me. Then, oh, don't look at me. You said something mean. That you can't do that. You can't do that. Doesn't work in this business like that. You either take it all or you get. That's how it works. No, I don't agree with death threats and criticizing people in their DMs, but you can't stop that. No one's going after anybody. You didn't say you were going to murder a president, anything like that. This is a TV personality playing a fake role that their job is their looks and what they say. That's
So,
what you asking for it there.
oh man, that's where I'm.
Alexa Bliss got harassed about her eating disorder and all kind of stuff. And so many of the women have been brutalized. And all. But guess what? It comes with the job. That's why you're paid the big dollars. You're paid to do the job and shut up and play a character. It's like you go do it. You're an actor in a movie. Your movie sucks. Everybody's gonna tell you your movie sucked. Is the person gonna say, "Oh, what I'm gonna do"? Everybody said my movie sucked. No, there's nothing you can do. The people have made an opinion. They're going to tell you what they're going to tell you. Welcome to the business of entertainment.
Now, now,
Welcome.
now, I will say this: the worst director ever to make a film is M.I. Shyamalan Ding Dong.
I can't stand his movies.
See, nobody can. I don't know how that motherfucker makes money on them. That's
I
me
mean,
personally speaking.
the best ones he made was Unbreakable Glass and whatever that trilogy.
Split.
Split. Yeah, that was his best move. That was his best movies. All the other ones. Oh,
Trash.
I was pissed at the Village. Oh, I was pissed. I'm like,
It
you
was
telling me these
making
motherfuckers
fun
live in modern times?
It was kind of making fun of Down syndrome people. That's who attacked. That's who is attacking the village. Down syndrome people. So it don't make no sense.
That,
So
well,
but you get back to what we're talking about. It is like,
there's
what
a
should be the
reason.
repercussion? Is he going to get fired? No. Is he going to get probably pulled off of TV for a little bit? Probably fined a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah.
But comparing it to what Sammy Guevara did, Sammy, I'll say it like this: what Sammy said, he was young, stupid,
And a fan at the time.
and a fan at the time.
That's how he gets away with
But
it.
it happened years ago before he
Yeah.
became a wrestler. Then all of a sudden, people go and deep dive into social
Yeah.
media and to find dirt on people.
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah,
Digging for
that
people's
was kind of a
tenure
bullshit
dirt.
situation. But did he pay the price for it? Yes.
Yeah. There's the problem. I don't think Ricochet's going to pay the price because Tony Khan's not going to give a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Yeah,
Because
I don't care.
He took down the tweet and he fucking apologized. Was it a great apology? Probably not. I don't care. At least he
But
said,
it makes AEW a liar. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Their business model, they have just reversed their business model. We're all inclusive. We love everybody. We take care of everyone with special needs. We punish those, but all of a sudden Ricochet gets to get away with something like that. That's a problem. That's a
MS ain't
big
special
problem.
needs, bro. I mean, it's a disease, but it's not like a special needs case.
It,
There's a lot of
it
people.
technically is. There's no difference between all that goes in the same category. It's a
Hold
deficiency.
on, bro.
It's
Hold
an
on. So you're
illness.
saying Down syndrome and MS are the same thing?
You
Uh,
both get. I'm not gonna separate that. That's still that's that. What's the difference there? Someone's in pain.
No,
One
there's
person's
missing
mentally
chromosomes
challenged.
for one. There's a
One
lot of
person is
missing
mentally
chromosomes.
challenged. One person is physically challenged. Who are we to say which one's worse? They're both disabilities. They're still disabilities. There's no way around that. They're both
No, they're
disabilities.
different though. They're different
A
though.
person that's dyslexic technically has a disability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all in that. There are they different disabilities? Yeah. Are they all in the disability category? Someone that suffers from seizures, disability.
All right. What
Yeah,
about ADHD then?
disability.
Oh, good dog.
yeah, wait a
Half
minute.
of it's fake prescribed, and they throw medicine, or the person's not really ADHD, but it's still a disability. I don't know. I don't think that's more of a half the doctors do that just to get you to spend money to sell you medicine, and the kid's not even HD, or they put them on medicine to make them wild. But I mean, that's still disabilities. And what are we right? Do we have the right to say what disabilities are worse than others? No, but it's still in the disability category. You are not normal.
Dude, if you looked outside your window and said, "Man, that motherfucker's normal as fuck right there," that is a normal human being. Have you
It's
ever
not your
said that
place.
about anyone?
It's not really our place to judge that.
Because
Oh
there's
no, man! I'd be looking out my windows like, oh, good God, there's someone bringing down my property value.
my point taken.
Hey,
So it's
hey,
not
hey!
me.
If you know what I mean,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
banned. Did I get banned? There we go. I got banned for a second.
Oh god, dude. The whole thing though, man, about the Ricochet ordeal, and I'll leave it at this, and we'll move on. I promise. If y'all have anything to say, that's cool too. But
Anthony, that's why I was going to say this before you said it. That's why today you cannot have a character like Eugene. You can't get away with it today. The character would never happen today. Was it funny as
No,
shit back in the day? Yeah. Was it playing off a disability? Yeah. Could you do it today because of the way people are and they want about everything in social media? No, you couldn't do that character today.
yeah, I mean, I have autistic friends, man. The thing is, whenever you have a disability, and Anthony can probably attest to this too, you're shown to be stronger than the disability.
You are?
Oh
Or
yeah.
it's the nerd person that's supposedly normal that interacts with that person is supposed to be the bigger man and do the right thing for them and not against them. That's supposed to be who. Yeah, you're expected to live up to a higher standard when it's you versus a person with a disability.
I have PTSD. I have severe depression,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
but but neither one of those are considered disabilities.
PTSD should be.
But it's not. It's not. You know how many medications there are for PTSD?
Yeah, and look, that right there should tell you something. We've got
Two.
medication for this, but it's not a problem. Yeah, it's a problem.
You only have two. One of them don't even work for me. I hadn't even tried the other one. And there's people that have so many different um, mental and physical disabilities.
Bipolar and tripolarism is horrible.
Yeah, I have an aunt that's
dude,
bipolar.
bipolar is bad enough. I mean, tripolar. Jesus Christ, I don't even want
I
to
had
see
my,
that.
my ex that died was tripolar.
Oof.
Yeah,
And one of my good friends who he never really wigged out, but he did so much drugs, he was he was like the worst level of bipolar you could get. And but he was the nicest, calmest dude in the world. But they had him as bipolar, and they had to keep changing his meds every 6 months. He was on a million meds just to survive every day, like 10 different meds, but he messed with hard drugs bad. And eventually, he bled from the brain and just died in his bedroom a week before I was supposed to go see him.
Just what Anthony just said. What pisses him off is the people that are pissed, people who are pissed that people are getting mad on behalf of the people that have the disability, and they treat the people who have the disability like idiots who they're trying to defend.
Yeah,
Now,
I know where he's coming from there. That's like these people that claim
Quoted Brad
racism
Williams
that,
right there.
the people that claim racism that are not of the ethnicity or like here's a great example, the whole Iran thing. You had white idiots in New York claiming the Ayatollah, poor guy. The real Iranian people walked up and said, "Shame on you. We're glad he's dead. We don't want we had to live there. Piss on that guy. Piss on his grave."
it is.
What?
Oh, I was reading what Monica wrote. That see, but here, I mean, shit. If that's the case, then what the fuck? I still have to. I mean, it's not a disability to the pack.
Thank you, Monica. It is recognized as a disability by Social Security, PTSD. Thank you.
But it's not. How do I want to say this? It's
Not the worst.
no. They expect you to be able to continue do and function as a normal human.
Yeah, but anyone tells you that because they want you to do better and try to survive, be strong. You go through cancer treatment, radiation therapy, chemo. You're doing great. You're doing strong. Now, not everybody makes it, and yes, it's brutal on the body, but the idea is to fill you with positivity to keep pushing forward, not to put you down, and tell you, "Oh, you're ruined. You're no good." So it's supposed to be a positive thing, but you got to fight. We all got to fight in life to make it somewhere. Whether it's a work, a job, a relationship, a marriage, a child, any we all have fights we have to do, and I understand that. But there's a point where we got to do. Sometimes we got to do better. And don't get me wrong, I've told people some shit. I've meant it. I've told people I'll come out. I'm going after them or this or that. People that deserved it. Don't get me wrong, but and I meant it. I never took nothing back. I'm like, yeah, I will get you, but not people with disabilities or people that didn't do me something wrong. For that's like caught like shit stirring. No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I had a friend of mine, and he had like 5 DUIs. His family was in law enforcement out here, and they kept fixing shit. And he had a breathalyzer for a year. And he was driving, and he went to the bar. The bar covered for him the week before. Dude got in his vehicle and chased the dude down on his property trying to kill him. The next week, the dude's going 90 miles an hour, pure drunk behind the wheel. Hits 3 college girls going to school for nursing. They're sober. Their car bursts into flames and they all burn to death and die. He walks out of there perfectly fine, no injuries. Not this time, buddy. Not this time. The Mad mothers came in there for Mad, and he got like 3 40-year sentences, and his family couldn't get him out of this one. And I said, well, I said justice was served. He did do this. I said, but is he? I said it's going to come down to will he realize while he's locked up? Is he sorry for what he did, or is he sorry that he got caught? And they were trying to fight. I said, okay, that's the problem. He's sorry he got caught, not that he took those girls' lives. So that's the first thing he's got to come to terms with for the rest of his life in the clink is, yeah, you got to actually be sorry that you ruined families and took 3 innocent lives, not that you sorry that you got caught.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, the best thing that dude could do is make peace with whatever he believes in, and whatever. Get ready for the next life, because that dude's never. If that dude ever comes out, he'd have to live past. He went in at 41 years old, so I mean, if he comes out any kind of early thing, he'd be like damn near 90. So the rest of his life's over, pretty much. His freedom in his outside life is over, and you destroyed at least 4 families there, because he had 2 children with a woman who's raising all that by herself now, because they and all of that, and then the 3 girls he killed, and who knows if they had step family and their parents or whatever. So yeah, you ruined multiple people's lives by being a dumbass when you got away with it. You should have even been on a road driving in the first place, drunk. And I know people have made mistakes. Some people have driven and gotten a little fender bender. bro, if you don't get the message by 5 and 6, and you got away with one completely by, if you don't get the message by then, the only place for you is in jail.
Well, I think we went around this subject long enough.
Oh, that's what we needed.
It's going around, and it's like
It's
we
getting
got.
worse. It's getting
It's
worse.
honestly, it's honestly the one of the best talking points the show has ever had.
I
It's
know.
absolutely great.
It's great. It's going to be a great debate. It's going to be a debate for a while. So
Yeah. But anyway, this was a
we'll wait.
terrific segment.
We'll wait and find out this tomorrow. What AEW has got planned, because usually Ricochet appears on Dynamite. So in between, so we'll find out then. So
Yeah, we'll wait and see. But this was a great debate and a great subject for the show, and we went a nice 50 minutes. This was a terrific segment.
going to our next segment. Let's see some positive news. Some positive news. The recent new nomination for the Hall of Fame is Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid,
Yeah,
Sid, the man, the ruler of the world.
Yeah,
is finally going into the Hall of Fame.
It's deserved. It's too overdue because WWE didn't care much about his WCW shit, but he should have went in before his death. He should have. They've been hurting for talent, having to add people that aren't really Hall of Fame work, and they're getting ready to get into their 2000s Hall of Fame after a handful of people. You're gonna be looking at people like The Miz getting put in. I mean, and under. So they should have put in Sid when he was alive.
Well, you got to realize how many wrestlers are out there, and they only pick how many year? What 8? What 5 this year? Right now it's 5.
That's only for television. There's over 20 every list every year. You have the foreign wrestlers they put in. All there's the shit you don't see on TV.
Yeah, and then well, let me see. I think last year there was like about 8. So there's got a couple more spots, but at the same time, it's like, do you know how many wrestlers there's been throughout the years?
Yeah,
and it's like you can't.
There's a problem. There's a big
problem.
Yeah,
it's like same thing with the regular Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There should be so many other bands that should be in the Hall of Fame in there, but they only get a select they only get like a select few to go in.
Right, and that's because they're more than rock and roll today, and they're trying to add all these other styles. But
they added Eminem.
Missy Elliott's in there.
Which that
Judas Priest and Iron Maiden, which two of the most obvious, and this is going to lead back to the WWE thing. Two of the most obvious bands, hands down, that you would put in a Hall of Fame that way qualify for the rules would be Judas Priest and Iron Maiden in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and they're not in there. That is insane.
No, wait a minute. Judas Priest got
okay. They got put in. All right, they got put in. Maiden is still the top 20 to top 10 every year live touring act, monetary wise, and they're still not in.
I mean, you got Iron Maiden. You got who else? Alice Cooper just got put in it? Yeah, he got put in.
You better name somebody at least of that caliber. I'm gonna tell you, they're not going. Motorhead's never going in. Never going in. As much as I love them, never going. All 3 original members are dead. It's not a big enough band. Lemmy said himself he made more money writing the songs for Ozzy than he did off his entire Motorhead career. They're never going in, as much as they deserve it.
Yeah. Who else? Let me see.
Name somebody higher than Motorhead. You know, it's ridiculous. But yeah, they can put in rappers.
All the grunge bands made it.
Did Motley Crue go in?
Alice in Chains went in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's all 4 of them then.
I
know Soundgarden finally deservedly got in. Finally. The rules are you have to have your first album has to be made 30 years prior to the year you're up for a chance to be considered to be inducted. You have to your debut album has to be a minimum of 30 years old to get in.
The
That's the main
Molly
rule.
Crew went in, ain't it?
Alice in Chains has not been inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, I don't think Pearl Jam has either, have they? Nirvana's in and Soundgarden got put in. I don't think Alice in Chains is in or Pearl Jam.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll take another band that probably won't go in unless they're desperate for rock bands is STP. They'll probably never go in,
Stone Temple Pilots, yeah.
which they would kind of deserve, but I don't think they're ever going to get in. I don't think you're going to ever see these.
Pearl Jam was in since 2017.
Okay. Has Def Leppard ever? If Def Leppard don't get in, forget every hair metal band from the 80s. If Def Leppard don't get in, forget them.
Def Leppard. I don't think Def Leppard's in.
Def Leppard was the originators of the whole thing from through the 70s. If they don't get in, forget Poison, White Snake, Rat, Motley Crue. Forget them all. If Def Leppard don't go in, forget Motley Crue's probably going to get in one day.
2019.
Who?
Def Leppard.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I was just saying, you're not putting any other 80s band in there until you put the first guys that started it. So,
and
yeah.
Dio needs to be in.
I sadly don't. I don't know if does he deserve it? Yes. He's one of the best singers of all time. Yes. I don't know if he's ever going to get it. I don't know. And if they're going to do it, they need to do it before Wendy dies so she can accept the award. If they put Dio in, Wendy needs to go accept it. His wife. He's been with for forever. That would be the way to
when
do
Black
it.
Sabbath was inducted in 2006, Dio, who had replaced Ozzy Osbourne, was not inducted in the honor. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Dio needs to go in for. I mean, his solo career wasn't after the first 4 albums. There wasn't much going, but the things Dio has done in his life: Elf, Rainbow, the Sabbath years, his solo career, and one of the best singers on the. Does Dio need to go in? Yeah. Are they going to do it? Are they going to do this before Wendy dies, and so she can at least accept the award? Because if anybody knew him, it was his wife of forever and a day.
Yeah, but getting back to my point of like comparing it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they only select maybe eight a year. I mean, like, do you know how many hundreds? You got hundreds of wrestlers out there.
Yeah, but
Like,
there's a problem.
I thought Demolition was already in there.
No, Demolition was been in the lawsuit for years. Vince was never going to allow them in. They're only getting forgiven now. But the problem is you're running out of classic legendary wrestlers. That's the problem with the WWE Hall of Fame. The only big name that they wasted too many big names, and they added fluff like Coco Beware and what was his fucking name? The big tall guy that they finally put in from the Legends House. But which those guys didn't need to go in anytime soon. But we don't. The only people you have left is Brock, The Rock, Triple H. Oh, Triple H went in. Never mind. Brock, Rock. I feel like I'm missing one. That's it from the Big Show hasn't been put in yet. Jericho. There you go. There's no big names from their time that haven't already been put in.
Has Ricky Steamboat been put in?
I'm sure Steamboat got in some kind of way.
Steamboat. I think it's Steamboat. I think Tito Santana's been put in.
Oh yeah, but Tito was a major champion for them in his time back before our lives. But I'm almost pretty sure Ricky Steamboat's in. But
what about Junkyard Dog? I don't think they ever.
They're gonna slide him in one year when they got extra space in the older group of people. They're gonna slide them in, but like Coco Beware when he didn't need to go. You're getting ready to be down to the Dolph Zigglers and Miz's. That's what's getting ready to happen. Everybody else is in. It's the Hall of Fame's going to start sucking. One year, Seth Rollins is going to be a headliner and Reigns and these people like that, and everybody under them. Like Kevin Owens is going to go in as a beat.
I don't think they did Yoko yet.
I think Yokozuna was put in. I feel like he was already. I think Sid was one of the only holdouts. Vader. There's not many left from the 90s that aren't in already. They're running out. They're using. I find they do too many. I think it should be down to like one name or 3 names, big time, or like one big name. Then you do tag team. The women, they're really running thin. I mean, there's almost no one left. The only one they haven't done is Sable, and I don't think they're going to do it. But I mean, there's no one left from that time period. They're all in. They've already done Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler.
Yeah, well, Brock's got to unchain her from her leash at the fucking ranch, you know.
I don't think she. I don't think they're going to include her, and I don't think she wants it. And I don't think Brock wants it either for her. I don't think it's gonna. I mean, Angle's already in. All of those guys. It's Triple H even going in. It's Brock, Rock, Jericho, and Big Show. There's no one from before their time that deserves to go in that's not in, unless Vader's not already in from his
Well,
work.
Big Show won't go in yet because he's in AEW,
And he'll never be the main event in the class. If anything, they should put him in when they put Jericho. Well, yeah, he's in AEW, right? But if anything, I would slide Big Show under with Jericho as a head. Jericho's going to be like one of the last headliners. Rock's going to be a headliner, and Brock's going to be a headliner. That's it. After that, you got to go to the next generation. Everybody else is in. They wasted that card. All your 80s people are in that were big names, down to the Bushwhackers. All of your legends have been put in from the 70s and before. I mean, the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers has been in. Andre was the first guy. I mean, everybody's in already. They did too many. They had it right when they put Andre in and they left it alone. They started doing too many people to make it a spectacle, and now they're running out of fucking talent. I mean, Jerry Lawler's in. I mean, there's no one left. We haven't done a ref yet, but there's no one left. All the legends are in already. Sid's finally getting put in. There's no one. You're not going to put in. I mean, hasn't Ron Simmons been put in already? I think he has. JBL has JBL been put in yet?
You know what? I'm not sure.
Look
That's a
that
good
up.
question.
I wish Mike would hurry up with his damn. I gotta take a leak too, Mike. Don't be greedy.
All right, here.
I
I'll look that up.
I feel like Ron Simmons was put in, and JBL didn't
APA
get
Hall
done.
of Fame.
All right, so they're both in. All right, they're both in. Even if they give JBL a solo career run, I'm pretty sure Ron Simmons. I thought he got a solo because first black champ ever. No, I thought Ron Simmons was put in and JBL did his speech. I could be wrong.
APA inducted The Godfather into the Hall of Fame.
See, even The Godfather, who was a comedy character, I mean, they're not going to put Stevie Richards in the Hall of Fame. I mean, if they do, they're desperate. But
Ron
there's no
Simmons
one left.
Hall of Fame.
Prince Albert's not going in the Hall of Fame. I mean, we're getting down to like, Testa's not going to be put in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, Ron Simmons is in the Hall of Fame.
I thought so, and I thought JBL went in for his solo act. I thought he did too. I thought he did.
I'm not sure. Let me see.
I thought he went in as his JBL character.
Hall of Fame.
I got to step away.
All right. JBL is. Let's see. Here we go. JBL is in the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, but I don't know if he's. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's in. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame either. So, wow, they just left me all alone. So here, let me read some of these comments. Motley Crue has not been inducted to the Hall of Fame yet. We established that. Grunge bands inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame include Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Soundgarden. Okay. Green Day and Nine Inch Nails. Yep. They're in the Hall of Fame as well. Yep. But, man, I think there's plenty. I still say there's plenty of wrestlers. I mean, not a lot left of the old school wrestlers.
No.
So,
I mean, you name.
Yeah, JBL is not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Okay, you say there's plenty of wrestlers. Make me a Hall of Fame class with 5 people after the year 2002. So they don't even count Brock. Give me 5 people that you could make a legit, like a 2027 Hall of Fame from 2003 on that are not in, that are legit like a headliner and like some other people. Give me 5. I'm not even asking for 8. Give me something here.
Give me 5 from after 2002.
Yeah, from 2000, their career started in 03 or after, anywhere in there. Get and you know you kind of want to look at them being ready to retire. We know there's been exceptions where people come back, but you kind of like an Edge or a
One,
Flair.
one would be Randy Orton.
Okay, good. That doesn't count. He was the same class as Batista and Cena and Lesnar, so he
Well,
doesn't count. It's before.
that's after that's after 2002. So there you go.
No. He was in the class. That was his era. He came from that same class as those 3 guys. That's why 2 of them are in. One's getting ready to go in when Brock retires, and then Orton's going to be the last one to go in because he's still active. And yes, Orton will be a headliner. He's going to be one of those last big names. He will.
Miz, I got a feeling Miz will be in one of them.
Oh, he'll go in one day, but that's a main eventer.
Well, he's the first Grand Slam, double Grand Slam winner.
He would be your headliner for a Hall of Fame class.
Yeah, he would definitely go in because
no. Miz would be in the John Cena, Rock, Jericho spot as the headliner. Hulk Hogan, Andre. You would put Miz as a headliner?
Yeah, why not? He's done a lot for wrestling. Man,
never gonna happen. He'll be
one day he'll be in.
If Scott Hall was not given the main event in the Hall of Fame, Miz is not being given the Hall of Fame. Promise. Unless they're desperate. Miz is going to be like the B-level guy. That's like saying Dolph Ziggler is going to headline a class eventually.
Eventually, Rikishi, Umaga, them 2 are going to be Hall of Fame bound.
I think Rikishi's already in, dude.
Is he already in?
Check. I think he is. I think he got put in. And Umaga's dead. I think Umaga might even be in, or I could be wrong.
Rikishi, Hall of Fame. Rikishi appeared with his family at the inducted. Well, Yokozuna is in already.
Yeah, we knew that.
Oh, okay. My bad. He was inducted in 2015. Okay,
that's what I'm trying to tell you, dude. They've used up so many. Sid finally. That's how bad they're getting to the end of the barrel. Bam Bam's name will probably, if he hasn't been put in already. I know after his death, Boss Man was put in. He's in. His family accepted for him, but we're running out of people here. Has Rick Rude gone? I mean, who would accept? But has Rick Rude gone?
Rick Root, he was inducted in. His son accepted.
You see, we're running out of main event talent and secondary talent. We're running out. They have too many inductees every year. I've said that for years. And
I don't think Jake the Snake has gone in, has he?
Oh, I think Jake's in already, dude. I think Jake was one of the early classes, I believe. I could be wrong. Did Jake go in when Bobby Heenan was even still alive? I mean, I feel like I know Piper
Bobby Heenan was the best. That was a good,
which one?
Good induction ceremony, and him and Dusty Rhodes had a good induction ceremony. I like their speeches and everything.
Oh, Dusty's great. Dusty's the man, dude. Dusty's awesome. I mean, we're a long way off till you see a Cody Rhodes get in the hall. Are we a long way off?
Goldust.
I don't know. I mean, after what he just said, on what Dustin Rhodes just said, I mean, he's like, I don't want to go back there. I have to be Goldust. There's nothing for me in that company. I'd rather stay where I'm at. I mean, to go accept
I figured once he finally retires, I mean, he hangs it up then.
I would do it, but Goldust is not going to be a headliner. He's not. He's going to be on that Dolph Ziggler level for his time. Kevin Owens is not going to be. Sami Zayn's not going to be a headliner.
Dolph Ziggler is going to be one.
I don't see Ziggler being a headliner at all. I mean,
but being a Hall of Famer, yeah.
Oh, yeah, guaranteed he's going to be a Hall of Famer. But I mean, there's a year where they put Scott Hall in when he didn't even headline his own class. That's insane. That's absolutely
It had the
insane.
best speech. It had the best speech.
He did have one. He did have a great speech, and they even made sure he didn't go too long. I ought to let him talk more, but I mean, they've used DDP and Booker T. They put the both Steiners in. They're even using everything. They put Sting in. They've used all the WCW. Jericho's the last holdout with Big Show, and then Lesnar and Orton in the same. Orton's going to be the last one because he's going to keep wrestling. He's not an
Uh,
actor. He already said.
La Parca, Conan.
I do think I don't know about Conan, but I do think the original La Parka will go in. Maybe it'll be the they gotta have one from each country, and they do and then the throwback in the black and white that's never been put
Yeah.
in. I think they will put him in, but I don't think it's gonna be mentioned on TV. It's gonna be like during a commercial. They're not gonna show it.
Hmm.
Oh, it's
Um.
past. Well, no, not the original La Parka's not past. The LA Park died.
Yeah. 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 There's three. They got the current one right now. L.A. Park passed away. Then you got the original La Parca, which you could tell because he
Yeah, I'm gonna
fat.
put it. I'd put him in, but I mean the other. Let's look at the other guys from over. Will Maskers has been in for years. And Antonio Inoki, founder of New Japan, has been in for years. Giant Baba has been in for years. Jushin Thunder Liger got added a few years back. Ricky Steamboats. I mean, you're just running out of people. And the women's division is going to be the worst because they're in the Divas era now. They've used everybody for back. There's no one left. Miss Elizabeth, which they're never going to do, sadly, she deserves it. She has no living family. And the way she died, they don't want to rip that. They actually pulled off China even. There's no woman left from that era that meant anything short of Sable, and I don't think they're going to do it. And they've already done Tori and Stacy. You're into the Melina era now, and they've already put Undertaker's wife went in. I mean, Nikki James did she go in yet?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like she would have, but Mickey James is the obvious next big talent in those years. But I mean,
Mickey James Hall of Fame.
Layla's not going in. I mean, they'll put her in because they have no one, but she's not gonna be a leader.
Well, she was in the 2001 21 class.
Right.
And also
Maurice
she's
one
in the
day.
TNA Hall of Fame as well.
Maurice is going to go in one day. I mean, all of that talent. I mean, are they going to bring back Lillian with a horrible singing? You know what I'm saying? Not Lil.
What?
What was her
Lillian
name?
Garcia?
Not Lillian Garcia. Jillian Hall. I mean, you're going to bring that back and try to put that in a hall. What are you going to? Who you have? What you call that had a cup of coffee and quit and was gone. Caitlin. You know, Eve Torres. You know, what are we doing here? You know, who's left? But I mean, and those women are all probably going to go. Eve Torres will definitely go in. But did she have the biggest impact? No. But and then you got that big gap of the men. I mean, Mr. Kennedy's not going in. You could forget that. That ain't happening. I mean, I'm just looking at the time period. Rey Mysterio hasn't been put in yet, has he? That's coming if he's retiring.
Um
That'll
yeah.
that's gonna be within 2 years, Gary.
Rey
It's not.
Mysterio Hall of Fame.
I don't think he's in.
Yeah, he went into 2003.
He's Rey Mysterio in 03?
Not 2003, 23, my bad.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. They thought he was about done and he put his son in, but yeah, we're running out of people here. I mean, in the 2000s era, Heidenreich's not coming back to go in a Hall of Fame with his rape angle. That's not coming back. Muhammad Hassan is not coming for a Hall of Fame. I mean, that none of that shit's happening.
No.
So who the hell in the 2000s, short of what we name, who's left? They burned all the old timers. There's almost no one left. I mean, what do you do? Vader eventually is going to have to go in one way or another because they're going to need the space. They're going to need a name.
Vader went in.
Okay, well, after there's another one after his dead. See, there's nothing left. That's the problem. They put in too many. I said that for over 10 years. Too many wrestlers. I'm like, they're going to run dry, and it's getting ready to happen. They have about 5 big name guys until they get into the Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns era. They got 5 big name. You got Jericho, Big Show, who's not going to headline his class. Randy Orton will headline his Brock and Rock. That's your 5 big names left that haven't been put in yet. Even Triple H is getting put in now. I mean, there's no one left.
They got put in last year, so
Yeah, there's no one left. Some of these guys have been put in 2 and 3 times. Hogan's in there twice because of NWO and his run. Flair's in there twice because of the Horseman and his solo career. I mean,
and he'll get put in for a third time with Evolution.
Yeah.
Once Randy hangs it up. Once Randy hangs it up, and they're going to put Evolution.
Randy has won, and he's probably going to be the final of the old guy holdovers because he's going to be the last one wrestling. Randy's going to be the final guy to get in. The others are all going to go in before him. He's still active.
Mm-hmm.
Brock's getting ready to hang it up. Brock might headline next year's class. When The Rock finally loses to Roman Reigns, he's going to do it. Jericho, once Tony Khan unfreezes his bullshit with his stupidity over there, Jericho's going to get that run in a Final Mania and all of that and get his going. The Big Show's going to get, when he gets a chance to get away, he's going to get put in as a secondary guy.
I think Mark Henry's already put in, ain't it?
Yeah, Mark Henry's in already, man.
With the Nation, ain't it?
I'm not sure if he did. Well, let me think. I think he got a solo career. I feel like he did. I don't know. Did the Nation ever get put in as a group? I feel like Mark Henry went in for his solo run because he was going to told WWE he was retiring. Then he went to AEW to work backstage. I feel like he got put in.
Mark Henry Hall of Fame. At one time, Mark Henry is a 25-year career. Mark Henry is a member of the 2018 class of Hall of Fame.
There you go. See, there's almost no one left. I'm trying to. I can't think of anybody from the Attitude Era that's not already. Billy Gunn and Road Dogg already in twice. Like they're in twice. One for DX and I don't know. I think they did them as a tag team. They didn't even do their solo careers. I mean, they're in twice. X-Pac is in there twice. One for NWO, one for DX. You know, who's left? Johnny B. Bad's not going in. Mark Merrow, you could forget that. He ain't going in. Jared's already in. I mean, there's no one left. They did too many years in a row. And I said that was going to happen. I said when they done with the Attitude Era and then the Cena group with those big 4, I was like, it's going to be they're going to have to jump right into like the Shield era. And I don't see Owens or Zayn headlining. I don't see Jimmy and Jey Uso headlining.
CM Punk would definitely be Hall of Fame bound.
Well, okay. Forgot Punk. Let's make it 6 on the big names. Even though he's a little after the time, let's make that 6. Edge and Christian are both in. I mean, we don't really have anybody. AJ Styles.
Is Christian in? I don't think Christian is. I know Edge is in.
Yeah, they put Christian in solo.
When? Oh, wait a minute.
He's in. He got it after Edge, if not the next year.
Christian Cage Hall of Fame.
I don't know if they're gonna call him Christian Cage, but he's in. I'm not sure I don't know if they've been put in as a tag team yet, but I'm pretty sure they got put in as solo wrestler. I know Edge did. I feel like Christian was the very next fucking year.
No, he's not in.
He's not?
No.
Well, that'll be cut. Well, he's in AEW right now, but that'll be happening. They'll be grabbing him. Oh, and then let's remember his run was really in the 2000s, his solo run. Now, they also one day, if they could get him away from WWE, they'll put him as a tag team in there as well. They'll use him as a tag team. The Dudleys are in. The Hardy Boys have been put in. Have they?
Hardys? No.
All right, that's going to be coming then. So if they did Demolition this year, I bet you next year it's with TNA. I bet you the Hardys go in next year, especially if Edge and Christian are over in AEW. and they don't leave and go back, I bet you the Hardys are next year for the tag team. I bet you.
Yeah.
I
So
bet
yeah,
you.
the Hardys. I know Edge is in. Chris is not in. Gangrel's not in.
I don't know if Gangrel's going to go in. They
I
may
think
put.
I would think so because he if it wasn't for him that there would be no Edge and Christian.
Yeah, but no one. You're right, but does it? Are we sure Gangrel hasn't gone in as a minor character? Are we sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
All right. Well, they're probably gonna have to use that one. He won't be a main eventer. They'll put him in, but he's gonna be in like the lower. They're not gonna start a show or end it with him. They're gonna throw him in the middle. But there's not that many people left. I think anybody in the Attitude Era that they would actually use, like I said, Kennedy's not going in. Heidenreich's not going in. Mohammed Hassan is not going in. Fucking Benoit's never going in. Malenko,
No,
I don't even. They might have they put Malenko in yet.
I don't think so.
I mean, he didn't do much, but his overall run, and especially if they're taking his daughter, they may call him up and see if they can get him to come over and do a not as a main eventer, a Hall of Famer. Perry Saturn's definitely not in, and with the way they've neglected him, I don't know if they'll ever put him in. We Eddie's in, of course. I don't see Chavo getting it. I mean, if they have to use a minor character, but I got a hard time seeing them. If they have to, they'll use Chavo. I mean, I don't see fucking little Guido New Nenzio, whatever they called him. I don't see him going yet. Mike Awesome's not going to get in.
It's messed up and stuff.
Well, now that
Where
they
the
own
heck is Mike?
ECW, huh?
Where the heck is Mike?
I think that dude's got the runs, bro.
He's
I don't know if they would ever consider putting in Balls Mahoney, even though they own ECW, or would they resort to Sandman and Balls and all of that if they need people?
they could do the duo too. Balls Mahoney and Axel Rotten. They were tag team for a while.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're ever going to put in Axel. Has RVD's been put in?
Yes.
All right, that's the
Yeah,
big glaring.
he went in on COVID time.
Did Sabu ever get put in
No.
after his death? Okay, that might happen because he was the innovator of flying. I don't know if they want to represent that, but if they have to, they could use him. Who else on ECW would actually go all the way? I mean, he had a horrible WWF run, but Taz.
Taz is not inducted, is he? No.
No, Taz didn't do. Taz was more of a commentator. They used him like jack shit after Angle beat him. Vince didn't like him. He was a small midget. So there's not that many people you can use in ECW if you have to. But I mean, you got to go back to if you don't have talent, you need people to fill the rest of that card. I mean, Roadkill and Danny Doring are never going in. Sadly, Nova's not going in as innovative as he was.
No.
Canyon's dead. I mean, could they put after the way they treated Canyon? You think they'll ever bring him up ever again? I don't think so. I mean, the way they put him in the box and did with Taker to play him because they knew he was gay and they set that up on TV. I mean, I don't know if they're ever gonna. I don't.
I would see Matt Cardona one day.
Yeah, but not as a main eventer.
No, not as a main eventer, no. But he'll be in a class.
Yeah, no, I mean, see, we scraping the bottom here though. Those guys didn't do much, but they'll be in a class. But it's like we don't have that the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s talent. I mean, it's just not there. I mean, Mox isn't going to go in as long as he stays with AEW, but the other two are going to headline their classes, of course.
Well,
Who else is on that level to headline?
I'd say if the Shield goes in, they'll invite Moxley to join them on stage. I mean, they did it with Billy Gunn, so
Yeah, but Billy Gunn was not on camera at the time. He was a backstage guy, and Tony Khan let him go. Now with Tony being petty, Mox saying he never wants to return to the company. I know never say never, but if Mox ever happens, it would be years from. It's not gonna be no time. Not in 10 years, 15 years. I don't see it. I don't. They, as much as Rhonda bashed him, one day they'll call Rhonda and put her in, and she'll accept the quick payday when she's older. That'll happen. Who I'm trying to think of who else. There's not the names are not good that are left.
Lulu.
But the,
Lulu's right here. Um, I think we're running out of stuff to talk about. I mean,
no, we got a little more, but I really needed Mike back. No, this was good. Talking about the Hall of Fame. People are interested in that kind of stuff and going over. This is good topics at this show, man. I really wanted Mike back. I wanted to talk a little bit about, or we could talk about some positive news. Um, New Japan is now gonna, Bushiroad's gonna get their fucking act together, and they're finally gonna offer multi-year contracts, which that's gonna help from losing talent. So that's gonna help them out without. It won't be we lose everybody after Wrestle Kingdom every year. They're gonna do multiple years now, so that's something. Um,
that's
Oh,
good.
there is the story. We could start talking about this before Mike gets back. Tony Khan, under an official company, did try to buy WWE, and he was third in the auction. And he insists that Vince went with TKO and all that the way they did it, to where he would still stay in power. And Tony Khan actually sued because he couldn't buy. But this was proven too. He really did try to go and buy WWE.
But,
And he had the third highest bid, and he claims he was locked out and did try to sue. This actually did fucking happen.
damn.
Yeah, it's all. Jim Cornette reviewed it. I found out about it last week. Jim Cornette actually did do a review and talked about it, but there's official. It shows the name of the company, and it says also owner of the Jags. So we know it was Shad, which is who Tony, Tony's dad. But yeah, Tony actually did try to sue. His number was significantly lower than the top two. Like he was lower than forget who owns F1 now, but they were in the race for it. But his number was way lower than the other two, but he claimed he was kind of blackballed out of it because Vince went with who would keep him in power. So he tried to sue and lost. But yeah, he actually did try to buy the WWE. So he never talks about it, but he did. And there's legal jargon about it. It's proven. So that really did happen. I think Mike was like, "Oh, he didn't really care about it much." I said, "That is news, dude. It is news." You know, so I'm not interested. No, he was very interested, and he wanted to try to get it. Would he outbid the top one or two? No, but
Yeah.
he did outbid someone because there were four companies. He did pass up number four, but he was nowhere near the top two.
All right, Mike, where you at, man? I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking fighting to stay awake and I'm about ready to become Sleepy Phil here.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to stay awake, Jordan.
Hey, man, we do have stuff to show. I was hoping Mike would have been back because we have title matches coming up. We have Soccer or Genesis, which starts the Friday or the Saturday when y'all are going to be down here. That the road to there's a few shows and then the pay per views on like April 4th, which that's all on the act. But the world title's going to happen there. We did get a Takeshita return to New Japan, and he did do an open challenge for his television title, and Yujiro Takahashi challenged him, Pimp, which was hilarious because we knew we weren't going to win that. So the question is, who will he be defending? Oh, they gave the opponent. He's going to be defending against Shooter Unamo. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got at least 4 titles coming up at Genesis. The world title, the winner of the New Japan Cup, Cal Newman will challenge Yota Tsuji. The heavyweight and junior tag weight belts are both going to be on the line. The junior championship will be on the line, and the TV Test 5 titles. Okay, we got 5 titles that are going to be on the line in this fucking show. It's going to be a hell of a show. And I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything else in the news. I do have stuff to show. I'm just hanging on. I know there's a couple of stories I missed, but maybe if I log off right here and I look on here, I can find them. But
we got no way to get you back on. So
no, I'm actually doing it on my TV. I'm on YouTube. I was
Come
trying
on,
to.
Mike, man, shit your brains out already. I bet you fell
Yeah,
asleep on the toilet.
he may have. Who knows? But we may have to end the show like this, and he may have to. I don't know. He might have to go and cut the ending or whatever. I'm not sure what happened there, but we are at an hour and 29. We're actually. I mean, we could really go 30 minutes more, but
All
not
right,
much
well here,
questions. Not much questions in the comments here tonight.
yeah, and well here me go grab my. I got some CDs I can show off here.
All right, yeah, we could do that because if Mike ever comes back to press the button.
All right, here we go. Well, first I start off with the cassette. I got this sealed Iron Maiden Number of the
Number to be.
Beast. This is a sealed one, but this is a newer one. This is a 2018. This came out in 2018.
Okay.
So, but it's sealed, brand spanking new tape. Um, just realized I don't have this, and the only reason I have this because this song was on Spaceballs. Bon Jovi, "Slippery When Wet," and the only reason I kept it is because of one song, and it's "Raise Your Hands," and that was that song that was on Spaceballs.
Oh.
And right here, I got this one. This is a bootleg. This is Megadeth Smegma Breath.
Okay, is that the Nick Men's Marty Freeman era?
This is Mustaine, Elfson, Jeff Young, and Chuck Beller.
Oh, we're going back before 1990. All right.
And also it's two different lineups. Mustaine, Elfson, Chris Portland, and Gar Samuelson.
All right, so it's everything up to Rust in Peace.
Yeah.
Right
So
before Rust in Peace. That's not a bad bootleg to have right there.
oh shit! I can't. This is I think this is an Italian import. Yeah. Yeah, this is an Italian import. So
Okay.
that's a cool one. Now, this is all CD right here. This whole entire stack is all one band.
And the winner is
Overkill.
I remember when you got these. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Well, some of them are. I put the whole collection together. So there's like two of these are I had before, but this is Under the Influence.
Yep, that's a classic album.
Then I got which one is this one? The Years of Decay.
That's another classic.
So
That was
got that.
the last ones in the classic era before 90. Horoscopes when the bands really changed.
And this one right here is
That's the original. That's before those two. That fuck you.
Fuck You and Then Some.
Yeah, they went too high. I wanted to get that OG on vinyl. I need that one.
And next one is I Hear Black.
That was the 90s. That came. I'm not sure if that was. I think that might have been right after Overkill. It was either one or two after. They had really went into the 90s sound at that time. For as far as Overkill goes,
93.
it's a
And I
slower
only paid
album.
like about $10 a piece of these for these. So
Yeah.
WFO.
That came out, I think, after I Hear Black. It was one around that same
Yeah.
era, maybe the end of the 90s.
94.
Okay, right after then. All right.
And then from the underground and below.
The first track on that one came out at the first track on that one is sick. It's
It
fucking
lives.
sick.
Sorry, gentlemen.
Yeah, I bet you are. Bet your asshole is.
That hurts.
Then I got Necro Shine.
That is another great. That's the first one in either 99 or 2000.
99.
We lost
Oh,
Jordan.
Did tell us. All right.
There he goes.
he's back.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's yeah. Necroshawn. That's a good album too.
Sorry about leaving y'all like that, man. I am
And
so sorry.
this one right here is this is
Wait, what?
Danhausen's favorite one.
Oh yeah.
Live in Overhausen. And this one's actually pretty good. This one's got everything on here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then the last one I got here is Wings of War.
That's a newer one on me. I'm not familiar with that. That's probably the
Yeah,
newest one out of that stack.
2019. Yeah. The
All right.
only one
Yeah.
I'm missing is Horoscope. I didn't get Horoscope
Oh,
on.
wait. You have all the other 2000s and 20 teens albums into you have all the others?
I got a good chunk of them. I mean,
There's like 20 Overkill albums.
well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 of them.
yeah, there's like 20 of them. They made more than any other thrash band. Like they every 2 years they never stop.
you already showed your stuff too, Jordan, I'm assuming?
No, I didn't. We covered the rest of the news while you were gone.
I'm so sorry, man. My stomach is not
Yeah.
feeling good.
We covered Tony Khan trying to buy WWE Proven and then trying to sue WWE. We talked a whole shit ton about the Hall of Fame and who's not in and the problems they're going to have in the future. We discussed a little bit about New Japan, the 5 title matches we know we're getting, the lead up to Genesis.
I left y'all.
And
How long did I leave y'all? 30 minutes?
you've been gone a long time, dude.
You've been gone a long time.
Yeah, Josh was getting ready to fall asleep. That's why we were like, we're gonna have to bring this thing to an end. But I'll go ahead and start showing albums. So, all right, got a little bit of mix of a little bit of everything here. A little bit of rock, man, a little bit of different. We got yeah, okay, $12.99. That's what I paid for this. All right, finishing up my collection, but we got another Styx album I needed.
Nice.
This is The Serpent is Rising. What year was this? 73. Okay, well that's a classic one I was missing. How you like that? There was a gap there. I have just about all the rest. All right, then this was only $10. So I was like, give it an album like, and I know it's not everybody. Either you like this band or you don't, but it's Aerosmith rocks, man.
Heck yeah.
You
Good
know, I
have
mean,
that.
you got Back in the Saddle, Last Child, just that right there's enough to sell me. But I mean, I like this era Aerosmith. Like this and the Sweet Emotion and Dream. This era Aerosmith was the best era. That I'll say it at least. I didn't care for
JD's
this.
got a gun.
No, that was the '80s. No, that's what I don't like. No, you could have that and Love in an Elevator and all that. I've been picking these up. I'd like to get all their classic albums, but this was another $10. We got a Mountain here, yo.
Oh, got
Yeah,
mountains.
Mountain Groove. If you don't know about Mountain, this was some thick bass and shit back in some grooving hard rock for early '70s. It's a good time.
Oh,
Good time. Good band. And then we got Aha.
you got Aha? That's terrible.
I won this for $31. This is a 1977 OG Pittman. In shrink still. In shrink wrap. It's my sin after sin.
Nice. Judas Priest with a $4.99 sticker.
Yeah,
Oh,
look at that. The shrink wrap is still on here. This thing is open but shrink wrap. But yeah. So I'm closing in on that Priest, y'all. I'm getting there. And then Mike's gonna appreciate this is not an easy album to get. And I got it for $48, which it should have technically went a lot higher. I'm glad it didn't. This is a 1960 OG in mono. This is the very first album.
Oh wow, BB King.
It's not an easy album to find OG with the cover pretty much looking as good as this. Not easy to find. This could have easily went $80, $100 and up. So yeah, I jumped on that when I saw it. It not easy to find at all. Don't know how that turned up, and then we have a very special, very expensive album. I paid I think I paid $120.
Is this the album I think it is?
Well, I'm going to show you right here, but it is a 1987 U.S.
Yep.
Carrollton press. It's in EX condition. It's like damn near perfect. All the inserts, all the artwork, the pictures, everything is OG.
Yep. Ozzy Osbourne and Raiders tribute. Yep.
Oh
The real
yeah,
one.
I seen when you got that one.
I fought for it, and I was like, I have to have it. It's a gem, and this one's in better condition than I've seen any of the ones he sold on there. And I mean, they go for 80 or 100 on there. And a bonus, while I was at it, I had to pay a little bit for it, but I've got the promo card from the record store.
Mm-hmm.
Promo card.
Yep. It's the album cover that they would hang in the record store. And
Oh.
I'm thinking about framing all that together. With maybe I might even buy an Ozzy signature, but I'm thinking about I might put all that under glass.
Yeah,
But,
you can find an Ozzy signature on eBay cheaper than what?
Yeah. Well, everything
It's
he's
not
doing.
JSA, but it's not JSA though.
That is true. But if I don't know, if I got a certain album or whatever. Oh my God.
Did it break?
Break? No. Fall on the floor and get filthy? Yes.
Your $100 one?
Oh, they're Andy's, both of them.
Oh no.
Yeah. Luckily, they didn't skip or scratch or like scuffle over the floor, but they're good the way they land. Well, one is good for sure. Oh my God. Yeah. Brilliant, huh?
Woo.
Yeah. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm cleaning it up, but yeah, it landed on the carpet.
Oh, the carpet ain't too terrible. Is that
They
everything, Joe
they
Dan?
just slipped it right out of there. Yeah, that's what I had to show, but I'm cleaning. Let me clean this up and move this in a better place.
All right. Let's get out of here, gentlemen, because I think I'm gonna have to go spend the night in the bathroom.
Oh, we thought you fell asleep in the toilet.
Shit, I'm about to spend the night in there. I think, man, I don't feel that great.
Yeah, we look good.
Like I said, you better double down on the Pepto Bismol in the next couple of days. Like I said, you don't want to be in the car when you fucking sneezing with Phil in there.
Poop all over myself. Yeah, poop all over myself. Yeah, I don't want that to happen either. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Rants,
You're doing that, brother.
yeah,
Bro.
we're not just food to eat, ladies and gentlemen. We're all,
Food for the ears, baby.
yeah.
That's right. And remember, like always, what's mine's mine, what's yours is mine too.
Yeah. Anybody have a fun fact?